This is VoxCrest Report. I'm Daniel. Today, Ukraine's war and diplomacy are moving in parallel. Peace talks are advancing even as strikes on energy infrastructure continue on both sides. Reports say a Ukrainian delegation is in the United States for discussions tied to a United States-mediated peace proposal. The talks are described as focusing on post-war security guarantees and economic recovery. Diplomacy is also flowing into Davos. Reporting says Ukraine ended a fresh round of talks with United States officials without announcing a final deal, but said discussions would continue at the World Economic Forum. A key phrase in the reporting is security guarantees. Zelensky has signaled that guarantees must be strong enough to deter a future invasion. Some coverage describes a proposed 15-year security guarantee from the United States, while Ukraine has pushed for longer-lasting deterrence. At the same time, the war continues without pause, especially in the energy domain. Reporting describes Ukrainian drone strikes hitting energy infrastructure in Russian-occupied southern Ukraine. The same reporting says outages left over 200,000 households without power in Zaporizhzhia, and spread across nearly 400 settlements according to the occupation authorities. Russia is also continuing strikes on Ukraine's energy grid during winter. Multiple outlets describe an intensified campaign against power and heating systems, adding pressure on civilians as temperatures drop and repairs become harder under continued attack. Another critical development involves the Zaporizhzhia Nuclear Power Plant. Reporting says a limited ceasefire brokered through the International Atomic Energy Agency allowed Ukrainian crews to begin restoring a backup power line to the plant. The plant and its power supply remain a high-risk factor and a sensitive political issue tied to broader negotiation. The big picture is this: diplomacy is trying to lock in guarantees and recovery terms while the battlefield keeps shifting day by day. Energy strikes raise the stakes because they affect heat, electricity, water, and the ability of cities to function in winter. And both sides appear to use pressure on infrastructure as a signal even while talks continue. You're listening to VoxCrest Report. Subscribe for fast updates and I'll see you in the next report.